Wait a second.
I didn't ask to come here. Man, Japanese taxi drivers dress classy.
I can't believe you were fooled again, Kiryu.
This keeps happening.
We already had a fight here. You almost drowned.
To be fair, we didn't fight him here.
True.
I won't let you go home until we fight. I guess you could always walk. I'm sure you'll make it back in a couple days. I could call a real taxi. You know I have a cell phone.
The taxi would never make it.
God damn, this is by and large his, like, least subtle plan yet.
I'll just kidnap you and...
Yeah. That'll make him fight me if I just kidnap him and force him to fight me. I'm probably gonna need these. Time to scour this battlefield for healing items.
Majima can't fight you if you jump into the ocean.
Majima can't fight you from the bottom of the ocean. Sit, Kiryu. He can't fight you if you're the ocean god Poseidon.
It's true.
And then Majima decides to start stabbing the water like Nero. Was that Nero or was that the other crazy one? Which were the crazy emperors? I know Nero was supposed to be one of them.
Nero was a pretty crazy one. I think Caligula?
Yeah, that's it, Caligula.
Oh
wait, no, was Caligula crazy or was he deformed?
I don't know.
I remember there was one that was like clubbed foot and like all sorts of ailments from like just the rife diseases of like lead poisoning at the time. Man, actually, like, did you ever hear about that? Like, the huge problem ancient Rome had with lead poisoning?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so for those of you out there who don't know, ancient Romans knew that lead poisoning was a thing, and it totally made you go crazy and have brain problems. They were aware of that. However, they refused to stop cooking with lead pots because it made the food taste better. Ancient Rome was so opulent and, like, crazy, they were willingly subjecting themselves to, like, brain cancer, all because it made food taste better.
I mean, it must have tasted really good.
Would you like to try it, Jim?
I mean, one time probably wouldn't hurt much.
I mean, it's like that old thing of you could drink lava, but only once.
Yeah.
I cooked this lava in the lead cake. Oh man. Actually, if you had like 100% choice of how you would die, how would you want to do it? Like thinking of just killing your brain with lead poisoning intentionally.
That is a good question. I'm not really sure. I would have to give it some thought. Probably.
Would you want to go, like, would you want to be one of the guys who just goes out, like, just at the height of peace then? Or would you think you'd want to be, like, one of the guys whose death is, like, something they talk about for years?
Probably the former.
So I've noticed that he's not actually getting winded enough to, give me a chance for a Kiwami move. I can't tell if that's just now how this fight's gonna get harder. Or if, like, this mode just natively doesn't quite do enough. Oh, there he is. Game? That's not good.
I don't know if you know any of those heat moves yet.
Oh, that may be correct, actually.
You still gotta learn them by doing the side quests. That's probably what the emails are for.
Yeah, that actually might be it. Which is interesting, because I again, I was like 90% sure. And then it occurred to me actually that that actually is 100% correct, because he never texts me for these like, excuse me, Majima's doing a dumb thing moments. It's always a phone call.
Yeah.
I don't know why I never use the style more. It's actually pretty good. I should. Ah, well, I'm never gonna lie. I really like
probably
these
because at the start of the game, it's not great because you don't do nearly enough damage to make it worthwhile.
That's true. As well, like, my dodges, charge heat, yeah. At, like, full upgraded, this is a really good fighting style, but I guess you're right, without the upgrades, it's really not. Oh dear. I mean, granted, it's also, like, the natural counter to the knife style, just because you can't block a knife.
Yeah.
Which is something, admittedly, I struggled to figure out in the early game out of stubbornness. Which I will fully admit is my biggest weakness.
Get him with the forklift!
Oh god. Oh god. There was... Well, do you know the name of that wrestling game? Like, the two best friends played it in one of the WrestleManias, where you could just go, like, leave the ring, go backstage, go out of the arena into the streets, and keep fighting.
Oh god, I have no idea.
All I remember about it was at one point, one of them got into a forklift and tried to run the other one over, but it was traveling at the speed of a forklift, and all it took was, like, a slight, like, readjustment to be out of the way. I just... Oh, man. Wrestling games are some, like... They are probably... I think it's one of the funniest things to me, because, like, the WWE, like, mainline games, the 2Ks and all that, like, they are legitimately, to this day, the best character creator I have seen in a game. And I don't want to say it's wasted on a wrestling game, but, like...
It's just not necessary.
I mean, yeah, not like these are better than any I've seen in any RPG in my life. And it's a case of, like, it feels like it's almost a shame that, like, no RPG has ever just taken that. Because, like,
Because one of the main selling points of a lot of these games with character creators that you can, make your own character. And I guess that's true of the wrestling games as well, but...
Yeah, because, like, I mean, for a lot of people, they want to see themselves in the wrestling game. And I 100% understand that. It's just, like... I mean, it's gotten to the point where, like, I don't know if you watched that, like, specific WrestleMania from years ago where... Oh, dear. Where, like, Matt was playing, like, I think it was 2K16 at the time. And he wound up making every, like, joke character from that year. Like, that the channel had. Including, like, Suckles, Big the Cat, Jake from, Ride to Hell. And, like, and a lot of them looked, like, picture perfect. Like, I bought the wrestling game at one point because it was on sale and I wanted to see, like, how good can you make it? And I remember, like, to test it, I decided to pick, like, an arbitrary character who would be, hard to make, and I went with Armstrong, like Senator Armstrong. And I made, like, a picture-perfect recreation of Armstrong in the wrestling game. Even to the point where, like, I shit you not, Jim, the announcers will, like, you can actually set up certain phrases for the announcers to say when you enter the field.
Right.
I got them to announce whenever I come in, here comes Big Senator! You really don't know when to quit. How many skills do you keep hidden? Classic Kiryu-chan. I won the fight, take me home.
No.
No. What? It's almost there, but just shy of the mark before you really are the dragon. The day's coming when you'll be able to enjoy ourselves a real fight.
I mean, we already kind of had one.
We had several. I guess he means he's not going to hold back. He's going to have another health bar.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, there's that clown guy.
Yeah. So he actually dropped me off where I wanted to be dropped off. Oh, that's good. Thanks, Bob. I only have 2 points. Well, shit. Alright, fun. Jesus Christ. I probably need to hit up a restaurant. Oh, good. Noodle place, that'll work. Stuff my various knife wounds with noodles. The only solution. Oh, well, ain't that a coinkydink?
Now you have 3 points.
3. Oh, man. I'm just genuinely curious, why does this place only have beef bowls? Not that there's a problem, because beef bowls are delicious. But it just seems odd.
Well, it's easy to stock and prepare food if you only have one kind of thing that you sell.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, I don't want to go to the beef bowl place. I want chicken. Well, it's too goddamn bad, isn't it?
Then I guess we have to go to the chicken bowl place.
Oh, but they use the worst dinner. They use the worst silverware. Oh, fuck. I forgot I have a limit. Oh, I gassed myself. Okay. Part of me was like, why did I just hear a cow? And the other part of me was like, that was probably just a cell phone. Okay, come on, boys.
Street punks, ooh. He beat us up before we even knew what happened.
I was just gonna ask him for directions!
Oh god!
I want to do this again. Yeah, you did. Oh! There it is. Damn. Ooh. Figures, I always get CP after I've run away from that awful clown. I still don't have enough anyway. Maybe at some point I should... Why is this car vibrating? What's gonna happen? Well, okay. Why are you dancing like this, Majima? Oh god, he does have more health now. He's blue.
It's blue. Blue,
Dabba
green,
dee
yellow,
dabba da.
orange. Oh,
that's a big...
That's a spicy health bar right there.
That's an even burning health bar. On the upside, he does not have more armor.
True.
Okay, I don't know what I expected, I guess. When you've had enough.
Oh no.
Oh god. I fucking love that move. Oh god. Okay. Oh yeah. What's just pure stamina? Oh yeah, heat. Oh wait, I need just a bit more. Yep. Unnecessarily brutal.
Hey, if it works.
Yep. Kiryu, you just call smashing a man in the face a martial art?
Hey, as long as it works.
Oh man. Oh god, I forgot that they're actually making a Fist of the North, like, and by they, I actually mean the developers of this game are making a Fist of the North Star game, and it looks to just be, like, Yakuza with Ken instead of, Kiryu.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is one of those things where I'm like, that's the most okay, like, with this I can be. Like, that's fine. It's exactly what it needs to be.
Yeah.
No one wants anything, like, let's be perfectly honest. The Yakuza guys, whenever they go outside of Yakuza, it does not end particularly great. Binary Domain, while an interesting idea and hilarious experience, was not good. They did. Yeah. They and everyone else.
Goddamn scrapheads.
They and most other people probably wish they hadn't. But yes, they did make that game. But yeah. No, like, a fucking Fist of the North Star game with the Yakuza engine, it's fine. See you next time, folks.